Sounds about right. Sounds about right. That's about all that comes from the
It's about that time.
It's about that time that we drop a rhyme. Hey, you mic me up. Ooh. Hey, Twitter world. It's me, the Juice. You guys might hear some beard tickles in the mic tonight, or today, I should say. All right, come on, squad, get in here. Hey, y'all, what's up? Stefan here from Fitness in the City. It's Thursday, and it's time to sweat. I'd like to welcome in Catch Me If You Catherine Morgan Fitness and Eric Appleseed. What's up, y'all? We got every Marcos on the Marcos for you today. EMOM's coming at you quick. We're going to start down on our backs. Good day to be inside, getting it in today. Snow. The weather is still in front of us, so let's sweat it out on the inside. Down on our backs, let's start working through feet on the floor, just some 90-90 windshield wiper side to side. Today's playlist has some TBT jams for you from a bygone era. It's called 416 Quarantine. And we are going to start with Every Little Thing I Do by Soul For Real in 3, 2, and we on. And I didn't connect. Perfect. Just working side to side, nice and easy here. When you're ready, let's roll it over to that right side. Stack those hands. Roll that hand up over the top. Open that chest up. Little spinal twist, chest expansion, closing it down. You will need your band today if you haven't already gotten it or seen what you have in front of you in this workout. Make sure you grab your band. If you don't have a band, all good. We'll still get you plenty of strong work in. Once you have 5 or 6 on that side, let's switch it out. We'll roll it over. We'll hit that second side. Just gonna warn y'all out there in the Zoom verse that I will be singing some of these songs under my breath today. The Zoomiverse, yeah. I trademarked that, so don't steal it. Today's workout is unofficially brought to you by Propel Kiwi Strawberry. And what? And Eric's Green Apple. All right, y'all. Let's pull those heels back in. We're losing our minds in here, y'all, if you haven't noticed. Let's start working through some bridges here. Trying to take stock of how those hips are feeling, how our glutes are feeling, how that posterior chain is feeling after yesterday's power hour, our pull day. Taking some drives up. Once we have 6 or 7 bridges up, let's extend that left leg out long. We'll pull that right knee tight into our chest. Roll that ankle a little bit, and then we can pull that hip out open. And then across our body, little twist across. So like I said, today we have an EMOM here on Thursday. We'll have 2 movements in each round, 5-minute rounds as we go. It's gonna be a burner, so prepare yourself. Working side to side here as we pull that knee in, open and across. Once we have a couple each way, let's turn it over. We'll find our stomachs. We'll take that right arm out wide, left hand underneath the shoulder. Pressing out of that left hand, rolling that right side open. Easy, stuck in the mud. If you want that bonus hip opener over the top, take it. Working back through center, we'll hit the other side. We'll take a couple each way here. If you need to stay into that stretch on either side, feel free to do so. If you're feeling pretty good, let's just work active side to side here. He's driving me crazy. Good. Once you have a couple each way there, we'll make our way back through center. Let's take our hands up over our head here. We're going to raise everything up, skydiver, and then once we get to the top, let's take those hands around behind our back, palms facing up, over our glutes, and then extend them back up overhead and drop it down. We'll take a couple more just like that. Maybe that reach around doesn't quite work for you today. Maybe we just take that skydiver. Maybe at the top, we take a lat pull down. Do what's calling to you. Oh, that was poor. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. All right, both of you. All right, when you're ready, let's take hands underneath the shoulders. Let's press up. Whoa, okay. We're gonna press up into a cobra or an up dog here. And then back to a down dog. Good, we'll just pedal those calves out a little bit. Apparently placed this song in the wrong place in the playlist because coming in a little hot. Once you have a couple times through an up dog and a down dog, let's come down to those knees. We'll take a few cat-cows. Few cat-cows there. Maybe we take those hips side to side a little bit, as well as finding that spinal movement up and down. And when you're ready, we'll widen those knees out a little bit. We'll sit back into a child's pose. And then I'm going to have Catherine demo a hip opener for me here, coming back into those hands with those nice wide knees. No, doing exactly what you were doing. Yep. So coming up forward, extending through those hips, bringing those feet off the floor. Great way to get into those hip flexors. And then back to hands and knees. Now we'll take some fire hydrants. We'll take 5 or 6 each way here. One nice thing about working out at home, which I've discovered here with Eric right now, is you can have any kind of snacks handy that you'd like. It's not like being at the studio. You can have whatever you need right in front of you. So feel free to bring a snack and share with the group what snack you have, all right? Snack to the workout day. All right, from there, let's come up. We'll bring that right foot out in front. Let's just floss into that lunge position. Dropping it back. And then posturing forward into that lunge. Take 5 or 6 there. And we'll step that foot out 45 degrees, opening that hip a little bit. And we'll do the same thing, just posturing out toward that knee. 4 or 5 there. And then we'll carry that leg all the way out to 90 degrees. We'll take that same motion out laterally. Then we'll switch those legs out. Same thing over the other way. You see any snacks yet, Rick, that you can see? String cheese. Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. Ashley dropping the comment, we are the snacks. We don't need the snacks. We are the snacks. I like it. Eric is open to trade opportunities for anyone that has goldfish, so keep that in mind. Once you guys are through flossing there, let's make our way up to our feet. We'll start working through some body weight squats here. Nice, easy drops into some squats. I know it's funny that you played Boys to Men earlier today because here we go again. Focusing on finding a little bit of depth into that squat. More than anything, just taking stock at the end of the week here, how our body's feeling as we've gotten through this week. As we've gotten through some temperature changes this week, warming up, cooling down. Sometimes that can wreak havoc on our bodies, so just paying attention to how everything's feeling. Once you're through some squats, let's take those hands out wide. Let's roll those shoulders out. I don't know if any of you knew this, but Eric is recently featured in a music video, and he's trying to demo his follow-up performance right now. Good. From there, let's take a reach, a rotation. Rick, any word on our gifts? Rick, what I'm hearing from Rick is he's dropped the ball on our gifts, but hopefully they'll be available soon. Keep your eyes peeled. Something smells like it's on fire. No. Something. Give us just 1 second. Something smells like it's on fire here in the studio. So.
Kind of in this corner. Sure is.
No. It's like, please hang with us for just a second. Something's going on. Is it that speaker? Is it coming out of the closet? Okay, cool. Well, here's the deal. We're going to keep rolling. It's always been our dream to set this place on fire with the workout. Today might be the day, okay? Just know that something is happening in the studio. So if you see us cut out, that's what's going on. But for now, we're going to keep on rocking. All right, let's start bouncing. Let's take some jumping jacks. Hands up overhead. Good. From there, we're going to take a step and a kick. Again, just trying to see what we're feeling after that posterior chain workout yesterday. Finding some length in those hamstrings as we hop. From there, we'll go into an A skip. All right, let's take some cross jacks. All right, we're going to really try and keep it professional here. But something is definitely happening here in studio, okay? So keep us in your thoughts. Good, let's take some pop squats here. Couple there. We'll take 4 or 5 pop squats. We'll take some ice skaters, 5 or 6 each way there. And then we'll finish out with 4 sprawls. 4 sprawls. Once you're through those sprawls, let's grab a little bit of water, grabbing our towel. If you didn't already, grab your band. And we're going to get rolling here shortly. So, like I said at the beginning of the workout, or maybe as you've seen on Instagram this morning, we have six sets of movements here, okay? 2 movements in each round. We are doing a 5-minute EMOM, okay? So you'll have 5 minutes of work. We're going to go, EMOM is every minute on the minute, okay? So you'll work through that rep count within that minute. Whatever time you have left on the back end of that minute is your rest, okay? So keep that in mind as we go. First movement's through. We have 10 and 10 on a single leg hop, okay? So I'm going to work starting off that left foot. I'm out and back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so on. We'll take 10 on the left and then 10 on the right. And then from there, we're going to have high plank kick throughs, 5 each direction. So from that high plank, dropping that hip, reaching out, touching toe, over the other way, kicking through, back and forth. Okay, we'll have 5 and 5 there. Okay? So 10 and 10 on the single leg hops. We take 10 on the right, 10 on the left, tick-tock back and forth, and then 5 and 5 alternating kick-throughs. You will hear the ding every time, okay? I have the clock set up so that it's gonna ding for you. I'll count you down as we go, but just listen for that ding every time. The goal today is sweat. Let's get it done. Here we go. In 3, 2, and let's begin. 10 and 10 on those laterals, 10 on the right, 10 on the left, and then we drop right down into that plank position. 10 alternating kick-throughs, 5 each way from that plank. This first round, just a little warm-up round. Trying to see how those ankles are feeling, how we feel in that plank position. Good chance to get an idea of where we're gonna be pacing out into this round. In studio, we're just getting into those first couple kick-throughs. We are 35 seconds into that first round. Good. Always pushing pace through those first couple rounds will help us with rest on the back end. You've got 10 seconds into that second round. 1 down, 4 to go. It smells terrible in here. Hopefully it doesn't smell bad at your house. Here we go. In 3, in 2, and let's go. 10 and 10 on those lateral hops. Super consistent landing spot each time with these hops. Doesn't have to be big or wide. I just want you to hit that same spot every time. Consistency as we get through those hops. Into round 2 here, round 2 of 5. In studio, down into those kick-throughs. Be consistent, make your way back to that plank every time. Extend that leg out long. We tap those toes every time, no exceptions. We get these movements for 5 minutes and that's it, all right? So let's get the most out of them. You've got 10 seconds into round 3. 2 down, 3 to go. That Thursday sweat session. Here we go, in 3, in 2, and let's begin. 10 and 10 on those hops. Had to get a little Technita on there for my Kansas City folk. Good, y'all. Same landing spot every time. On those hops, consistency. That's all I care about. Doesn't have to be big. And then we come down, kick those through. Let's make our way back to that plank every time. If you're able to, we tap the toe every time as we kick it through. Extend that leg long, kick it through. You can see Eric is coming all the way through, kicking that leg high behind him. Catherine's kick is a little bit wider. Both are great. Both are great. Equally difficult. You've got 10 seconds. We're into round 4 here. 3 down, 2 to go. Here we go. Number 4 coming in 3, in 2, and let's go. 2 rounds left on these movements. Beth Doriani asked me for some more throwback jams today, so I put together another list today. I hope y'all like it. STL in the house. We miss you already, Beth. Good, y'all. In studio, all the way back into those kicks. Maybe now's the time you go a little bit quicker, but we still get hand to foot every time. Coming back to that strong plank position. Tap the toe every time. Don't lose that position. Good. They're moving a little bit quicker now. We got 15 seconds. A little bit more rest this time here in studio. 10 seconds and we've got 1 round left. At the end of this round, grab a little water, towel off, eyes on your screen. I'll give you your next movements. We go in 3, in 2, and let's go. Let's finish it out. Last time you get these today. Good, y'all. Let's finish this round strong. Don't get sloppy on those hops. Let's finish it strong. Once again, this workout brought to you by Propel Kiwi Strawberry. Good, y'all. Hit that same spot. All right. Now they're racing in studio. It's quite obvious that that's what's happening now. quickly to the end. Whatever rest you get will be added to that minute of rest you get in between rounds. So quick to the finish this last time through. Good work, y'all. In studio, we've wrapped up. How many you got left? Finish them out. Great, y'all. You got 10 seconds. If you're still working, you got 10 seconds to finish. Let's get through those last couple reps, and we'll call it good.
We figured it out. Eric is on fire.
Eric is on fire. We figured it out, y'all. If someone in here is losing their mind, it is definitely Eric, just so everyone knows. All right, next one through, we got shuffle, shuffle, lateral lunge. Okay, so from center, a little bit of lateral space out wide. We take 2 steps. Shuffle, shuffle, lunge. We're taking 5 and 5 each way there, okay? So 10 total there. And then we're coming over to our sides. We're going to go side V-ups. Nice long legs as I reach that hand out toward the toes again. Can use that hand, that low hand for stabilization. We take 5 on the right and 5 on the left, okay? I know you might be a little bit cramped on space laterally within your house, your apartment. If you have the space to move wide, do it. If you don't, short step, deep lunge, okay? 5 each way here, and then 5 and 5 on the side V-ups in 3, in 2, and let's go. If you don't have a lot of room and those steps are short, stay low, and then sit real low into that lunge. That's how we can crank that movement up a little bit if you don't have a ton of lateral space to move. Good, we go 10 total here, 5 each direction, and then we bring it down, and we just take 5 side V-ups each way. This round's moving a little bit quicker than the last one did. Don't be in a rush to get through those V-ups. Let's make that movement big. Let's keep those legs out nice and long. In studio, they are done with that first round. We've got 15 seconds to spare. All right, under 10, find your feet, breathe. Here we go, in 3, in 2, and let's do it. Microphone checker. Good, y'all. Good, as you can see, if you have your eyes up on the screen, as you can see in studio, Catherine has more of like a low athletic lateral shuffle. She's staying low, almost like a football drill. Eric's getting a little bit taller on his shuffle. A little bit taller in that movement. Either is fine, but let's be quick. Catherine's already into her V-ups. We are halfway in that round, y'all. 30 seconds down, 30 to go. Good work. Keep those legs out long. Reach for those toes, even if you don't quite get there. Let's make that the goal every time. Coming up on to that hip every time. We've got 10 seconds. Catherine is retying her shoe for the 4th time this morning. I'm not sure what's going on there. Here we go, in 3, in 2, and let's go. 2 down, 3 to go. 5 total in that round. How can you upgrade that movement? A little bit quicker as we come across. Maybe a wider step into that lunge. Sitting that butt back a little bit farther, getting a little bit deeper. Good, 5 and 5 each way there. And then we drop it right down. If you got a mat, use it. If not, right down into that spot on the floor. Maybe we switch up the side we start on, alternating each time. 5 on the single side, roll it over, 5 the other way. And then we're back up to our feet. 3 rounds down, 2 to go. 15 seconds, y'all. Bus a bus in the building. This playlist is really what was on fire. All right, here we go. Number 4, in 3, in 2, and let's begin. Good. If you have the space, you have the opportunity. I want you to get quicker in your shuffle and then slower in your lunge. More depth in your lunge, more range in that step in your lunge, and quick with your shuffle. Athletic as we move across, and then wide, deep lunge down. Good. In-house, we're 30 seconds in, And we're into our V-ups. Second to last round here. Good work. If you have eyes on the screen, you can see they're keeping those legs out nice and long. Same movement every time. Good work, y'all. All right, under 10 seconds, we've got 1 round left. 1 round left. Once again, let's see if we can get quicker through this first movement and begin. Let's do it. Clock is on. Stay low. Quick feet in that shuffle, and then drop it deep and wide out into that lunge. Carry 90% of your weight into that outside leg, almost so you could pick that inside foot up. And then quick as we come across. Let's squeeze the juice out of this last round. This one takes us home. Once you finish with this round, water, towel, you're going to need your band for our next round in. So grab that. Make sure you've got it handy. And you're going to have over a minute of work as we go. Good work, y'all. Oh, not quite. I was mistaken. You don't quite need your bands yet. One more round before we need that band. False alarm, false alarm. Good work, y'all. Find your feet, move around a little bit. You officially have a minute of rest from right now. Stand up, breathe, little sip of water, move around. All right, next one in. You do not need your band. I apologize. We got a round of movements before that. We're going to go donkey kicks, okay? This one's going to last a little bit longer, okay? So we have 8 and 8. So we go 8 each way. I plant those hands. I'm going to take feet outside of my hands, up and over. Nice soft landing. We're going 8 one way and then 8 over the other direction. And then we're going to roll it over straight down to our backs. And we're going to take some tuck crunches. Up tight, extending it back out. And we take 10 on those tuck crunches. So from those hands, we go 8 and 8, tick-tock and back forth on the donkey kicks. Then we turn it over, tuck crunches for 10. We go in 5. We go in 3. And let's begin. Keeping those feet together, carrying weight into our hands. Nice soft landing with those feet as we come across. Definitely want to find a little bit of pace as we go side to side here, so we can get these rounds finished in a timely manner. 8 and 8 on the donkey kicks, and then we take 10 tuck crunches. Don't have to move too far, turning it right over. Pulling those knees into our chest. Trying to keep those heels and shoulders up as we go through. We're 35 seconds into that first round. If you're moving a little bit quicker in this round, all good. Use that extra rest. Take that breath. You've got 15 seconds into number 2. 15 seconds into number 2. We go in 5. We go in 3. Donkey kick second round and begin. Let's get it. God, I want to crank this playlist. Good. The only thing I really care about on these donkey kicks is that we're getting those feet outside of the frame of our hands each time. Tick-tocking side to side. If you can land nice and soft, great. But the goal is get wide on that step. Turn it over. We're right into those tucks. This is number 2. Number 2 of 5. 10 tight tucks. If you want to just stay on your back and find your breath at the end of that round, do your thing. We're 40 seconds in. 40 seconds in with 20 seconds until we get into that third round. In-house, they're turning it back over, back into that prone position, planting those hands on the floor. We've got 5 seconds into that third round. Here we go, in 3, in 2, and let's begin. Get those hands out wide. Strong base. If you were going really quick before, maybe we slow it down just a little bit and try and carry a little more weight into those hands as we kick those feet across. Land a little bit softer. Play with it. See what's there for you. You've got plenty of time in this round, so feel free to play around with it a little bit. We're 25 seconds in. Should be well into those tucks by now. Good work, y'all. Well past half in this third round of movements. 40 seconds have expired. You have 15 seconds into that fourth round. This one's a burner. Focusing on that breath as we find our way onto those hands. We got 5 seconds, 2 rounds left, 2 big deep breaths. Here we go in 3, 2, and let's get it. Good, y'all. Maybe now we take that more into a slalom, a little bit quicker. Still carrying weight into those hands, though. Short base between those hands and feet as we bring it down. Don't let yourself get out into a plank. Good work, y'all. 8 and 8 on the donkeys. And then 10 strong, tight tuck crunches. When you're done with that round, stay your back, find some breath. We've got 1 left. 1 round left, y'all. 45 seconds have expired. 15 seconds of breath. 10 seconds of breath. Okay, take a couple deep breaths. Let's dig deep. Here we go. Final round coming in 3, in 2, and let's go. Last round here. 8 donkey kicks each way. Then we turn it over and take those 10 tuck crunches. And then we savor that extra rest. Good work, y'all. Take it home. Get those feet out wide. Short base, hands to feet. Don't get out into a plank. In-house, they're turning it over down the home stretch with those tuck crunches. Don't start to speed up on those tucks. Pull those knees in tight. You're going to get plenty of extra time. So let's put a premium on the tuck and the extension. Don't start to get loose into that movement. In-house, they've wrapped up. If you're done, great job. If you still have reps left, finish them out. This is that time you get that extra rest, okay? So at the end of that round, grab a little bit of water, towel off. My suggestion is find your feet, deepen that breath, slow that heart rate down a little bit. You have 1 full minute from right now. All right, we're halfway through, y'all. 3 sets down, 3 to go. Now you will need that band. All right, from a standing position, anchor leg nice and straight, band down around those ankles, kick back at a 45, and then back out the other way. We're alternating here, okay? We're gonna take 10 and 10, opportunity to slow our breathing down a little bit less plyo, less cardio, less movement into this round, but I want a nice, straight, strong leg. And then from there, if you want to keep that band on, you can. We come up, left hand to right toes, right hand to left toes. We take 10 and 10 on the alternating kicks, and then we take 10 total alternating reaches on that sit-up plank. In 3, in 2, my bad. And begin. My bad. What's missing here? What's missing here? All right, we're going to go foot to foot here. Kick that leg straight. Back at that 45. Strong, straight legs. Active quads as we take that kick. Trying to keep those hips fairly square as we drop it out. And then we drop down to the floor. Straight legs out in front, sitting it up. Little rotation. Reaching hand to opposite foot. 10 total here. Good work, y'all. 45 seconds in. Once you're through those sit-ups, right back up to our feet. We're back into those kicks. In 3, in 2, and let's begin. Quick alternating back. Good work, y'all. 20 total. Count them out. Continue to keep that leg straight and strong as you kick it back. Try not to hinge forward. Find a little bit of rhythm, a little bit of pace as we kick them out. Once you have 10 and 10, back down and keep that band on. Straight legs out in front, heels to the floor. All the way up into that L-sit position. Then we reach that hand over to opposite toes. Just 10 total here. 5 each way. We're 45 seconds in. Right back up to our feet. 10 seconds to spare, a little bit quicker into this second round. Here we go. 2 down, 3 to go in 2, 1, and let's do it. Good, 10 each way, 20 total on that alternating kick back. Find that rhythm that works for you. Not a ton of output here, but we do need to move quick. Getting all those rounds in. 10 and 10, and then we're right back down. Big reach. If you can get that hand to the toes each time, that's great. Maybe a little bit more rotation as we come to the top. Good work, y'all. 45 seconds in. Then we're back up. 10 seconds, y'all. 10 seconds. Here we go. Let's fly to the finish here. Find that rhythm. Let's take those kicks in 3, 2, and let's go. Good work, y'all. Continue to keep that leg straight and strong as you kick it back. Don't hinge forward. Don't open that hip up. Squeeze those glutes as we take that kick. Quick transition to the floor, and we reach them across. My group in here is doing a great job of making that transition from standing down to that sit-up position quick. That's how we maximize our rest on the back end. Good work, y'all. Last few reps here in studio. We make our way back to our feet one more time. 10 seconds. Breathe. Breathe, rest. Here we go. In 3, in 2, and begin. Final round here. 20 kicks, 10 each way. Consistent spot on the floor every time. They're really working these bands out in class here today. Finding that maximum length as we kick it out, not getting short on those kicks. Coming down to the floor. 10 sit-ups, reaching through. Let's finish these last few out. Once you're through 10, you've earned the rest. Take it. Good, y'all. Finish them out. Last couple. Get to those toes every time. Find that rotation, that reach. Give yourself a pat on the back or a foot 5 to someone in the room. Maybe pound your dog. And we're moving on, y'all. Great job. 4 down. 4 down. 2 rounds left. All right. Next one coming in. The first movement. Big movement into that first one. And then we slow it down a little bit into the second. Okay, so first one in. We're taking a hop across. So if you have a mat, yoga mat, or whatever you're using, good to measure that distance. But we take that hop across, sprawl, back up, and across. Okay, again, consistent spot every time as we hit. If you want to take that push-up, great. My suggestion would be just the sprawl. We have 5 moving each way there. 10 total, 5 and 5. And then we're coming down, pulling those heels in nice and tight, pulling those shoulders off the floor, taking pinky to heel each time, pinky to heel each time. We take penguins, 10 and 10, 20 total, alternating, little tucks there, kind of like a side bend. But we start out, lateral hop to burpee, 5 and 5, clock is on, let's go. 10 total. Quick sprawl right back up. The pace of this movement is going to dictate how much rest you get. So if you can crank these out quick, this round's going to go good for you. If you're lagging behind, this one might be brutal. If you can push that pace, let's do it. In studio, they're quick out of that sprawl, looking good. Both down to their backs. We want to keep those shoulders pulled up off the floor. Big rotation, side to side here. Oblique activation, 10 and 10. And then we're back up to our feet. All right, y'all. 10 seconds. 10 seconds into round 2. You're doing great. We're on the back half of this workout. Stick with me here. We go in 3, in 2, and let's go. Good. Quick on that sprawl. Send those legs out quick. 5 and 5, 10 total. Keep that movement compact. Try and keep that same pace you started with. Burn through these. I know it's taxing, but let's burn through these and then get that breath back in those penguins once we're down onto our backs. Keep those shoulders pulled up off the floor. Contact to those heels every time. Good work, y'all. 10 each way. 20 total. Good work. A little bit quicker here in studio in that second round. Great job. Maybe it was the same for you. You've got 10 seconds into round 3. Good work, y'all. All right, here we go. In 3, in 2, and let's do it. Third round coming at you. Quick on that sprawl. Let's dig deep and push the pace here. Quickly through this first movement, and then we get our breath back into those penguins. 20 seconds in, y'all. 20 seconds in. Good work. They're picking that pace up here in studio. I hope you are at home as well. 30 seconds in. Pacing out to be our quickest round yet here in studio. How about y'all? 40 seconds in. Great job, y'all. Great job. Great job. 15 seconds of rest. We come back up to our feet. Great job. Let's finish this out. Last couple. Here we go. In 3, in 2, and let's go. Last couple. 5 and 5. Can we go quicker? That wasn't a directive. It was a question. Can you go quicker? If you can't, if you're giving me everything you've got, that's great. Eric is now definitely actively racing. Maybe you're racing someone at home. Maybe your dog's looking at you like, what in the fuck is going on here? And that would be justified. Good job, y'all. 30 seconds through. Good job, y'all. Keep working, keep working. Let's finish them out. Big movements here. Good job, y'all. Let's make our way back up. 15 seconds. We find our final round. Good work, y'all. Let's finish it out. Last one in 3, 2, and let's go. Good work, y'all. You get that extra rest on the back half here, so let's push that pace. Good work, y'all. All the way to the end here. Good job. We're 25 seconds in studio, y'all. 35 seconds in. Finishing those penguins out here in studio. At the end of this round, we get that extra full minute of rest. And we're moving on. Great job, y'all. Give yourself a pat on the back. Got that, got that. Good work, y'all. Gotcha, gotcha. Great job, y'all. Great job. All right, we got 1 minute of rest. And then we move in to our final set of movements. Catherine's going to stay right where she's at, and that's perfectly acceptable. Perfectly acceptable. All right, y'all, here's what we got for this last round through. We're going to sit down in this nice low lunge position like we were going to pulse it out, okay? We're going to take that foot out wide. I'm dropping in, wide, curtsy. We're going to stay low, okay? We're going to take 8 on the left, and then 8 on the right. Let's burn those quads out. 8 on the left, 8 on the right, a little bit slower movement, a little more strength base. We can get our breath back. And then we're down to our back. We're going to take 5 circles toward the center, and then 5 circles toward the outside from that hollow hold position. All right, so 8 and 8. 8 and 8 on those curtsy lunges. 5 and 5 on those hollow hold circles. Last rounds, and let's begin, y'all. Last 5 minutes of work. You can see here they're staying nice and low, making sure that foot's getting inside of our plant foot and then outside of our plant foot as we come across. We take 8 on that first leg. We switch them out. We take 8 over the other way. This one is a burner. Don't lose that position. Take a look down at that front knee. Is it stacked over the ankle? Are you staying tall into that posture? 8 and 8. And then we make our way down to our backs. Straight legs, extending those legs out. 5 circles to the inside. And then 5 circles to the outside. We have 15 seconds into that second round. This one's going to be moving quick, fast and furious through these last movements, y'all. Under 10. 1 round down. Mark it off the list. We go to number 2. In 3, in 2, and begin. Find that low position. Let's step it out wide. Good. Don't come up out of that lunge. Tick-tock that foot side to side. Ball in. Holy sharks. Oh, my quads. Good, y'all. 20 seconds in. Round 2. I know they're burning. Good work, y'all. Then we make our way back down to our backs. Maybe those hamstrings are feeling a little bit tight. All good, but let's keep those legs as straight as we can get them. Heels stay up off the floor. Big circles. Big circles. 5 each direction. You've got 15 seconds left in the round. 2 down, 3 to go. Good work, y'all. Good work. Let's find that low lunge position. We go in 3, in 2, and let's begin. Good. Step them out wide. Good. Stay low as we come across. We got 8 and 8. 8 and 8. We are under 3 minutes left in this workout today, y'all. Let's take it home. As far as I know, you got nowhere to be, okay? So stay here with me for these next few minutes. Let's get through it. We're 30 seconds into the round. My group in-house is making their way down to the floor. You should be getting there close. Make those circles big. If you need a little less, keep those legs a little bit higher, but let's keep those circles big. 5 to the inside, 5 to the outside. 15 seconds left. Good work, y'all. The word in-house is quads are on fire. How about y'all at home? All right, here we go. In 3, in 2, and let's begin. Final 2 rounds, y'all. Last 2 minutes of work. How we looking? We see some heads bobbing. All right, I like it. Nothing wrong with a little dancing. 8 on that single side, 8 over the other way. I'm having sympathy pains in my quads for y'all right now. I know this one's burning, especially at the end of this workout. Way to dig deep and stay with it, y'all. 8 on the single leg, 8 on the second side. Make our way to our backs. Strong, active quads, straight legs, 5 big circles in, 5 big circles out. And then we find a little rest. 40 seconds in, 20 seconds into that final minute of our workout, y'all. Great job, y'all. All right, we make our way up. 10 seconds. We have 1 round left. 1 round left. Let's find that low lunge position. We go in 3, in 2, and let's do it. Let's finish it out. 8 on the single side, 8 over the other way. Good. Don't get lazy into that position now. Stay low. Keep that position extended. Tap that foot across. Consistent landing spot with those toes every time. Tap, tap. Good job, y'all. Once you're through that second round of 8, we're down to our backs. 5 circles in, 5 circles out, and you are finished. Let's extend those legs out. Let's finish them out, y'all. Good. Make those circles big. This is the end. Let's squeeze out what we got left. 5 in, 5 out. And once you're done, just stay where you're at. Find your breath. Give yourself some love. You did it. Thursday, every Marcos on the Marcos. Good work, y'all. Great work at home. Great work here in studio. Great job, y'all. Appreciate the effort today. How many people did we have on today, Rick? 57. Heinz 57. If you've never had it, give it a try. Great job, y'all. Grab a little bit of water. If you come up to your feet, breathe a little bit, move around. And when you're ready, let's come back out. Catherine's taking a standing quad stretch. I'm going to give you a little bit more passive version that doesn't require balance. Coming down, taking a pull. Trying to pull that heel in toward our glutes here. Great job, y'all. Great job. Switch those legs out. Oh. Don't worry about the clock. Your workout is over. Okay, I guarantee your workout is over. Great job today. Tomorrow, Friday, we are back into our total body power hour. For tomorrow, you're going to need a band and your elevated surface. In studio, we have boxes at home, that bench, that ottoman, that couch, whatever you've been using for your elevated surface. You will need that tomorrow, so keep that in mind as you start to get prepped for what's coming tomorrow. How's everyone feeling out there? People stretching it out. I see you, Nick. Great job today, y'all. We've got 3 days left into the challenge, 3 days remaining to get in those last few classes. Maybe you joined us late and you're going to try and catch up, finish those out. Great. Maybe you just started working out with us the last 2-3 days, and that's also great. Just keep riding with us. Friday, tomorrow at noon, and then we hit those weekend classes at 9 a.m. We'll stay strong all the way through to the end of the challenge. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns for us, you know how to get at us, get in touch with us. We appreciate all of y'all. Hope you have a great rest of your snowy Thursday. It's really starting to come down. Good chance to chill, enjoy that day in. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow at noon. Peace.